What's up, YouTube and privileged ones? Hello, welcome back to the channel for yet another episode. In today's video, we are talking about Destiny 3, not Destiny 2. We are talking about Destiny 3. That's right, the third installment in the Destiny franchise. Now, with this being said, I am back from New York on my travels, and the week that I was away, a bunch of rumors surfaced that Bungie has started development on another installment of the Destiny franchise, presumably titled Destiny 3. A serial leaker on the Destiny Reddits with a great track record, by the way, known as Anand the Nine, has potentially let us in on some interesting details about Destiny 3, especially regarding the rumored game's gameplay and story content. According to Anand the Nine on Reddit, Bungie is going to be moving away from some of the core concepts of Destiny 2 when it moves over to Destiny 3. Destiny 2 came under a lot of criticism in its first year, and right now the game seems potential, but there's also a lot of stuff that we don't like about the game. And that is where it was accessible to novice players and a lot of the core endgame content wasn't diverse enough. So a lot of the players that played for hours on hours every single day lost interest in the game. With that, Anand the Nine says that this will not be the case moving into Destiny 3, with the developer wanting to create a more hardcore and RPG-focused experience. According to what Anand the Nine says, gamers who play Destiny 3 only 2 hours a week will abandon the game because it will be too hardcore for them. That is absolutely amazing to hear. I want the hardcore Destiny player base to actually have a player experience and be able to delve hours upon hours every single week into the game if they want to, especially for those Destiny content creators like myself. I am really excited to see what Destiny 3 has to offer if that is the case. Now, again, this is only leaked information and somewhat of a stretch, but if that's how much Destiny 2 to Destiny 3 is going to change, I am really excited, but only time will tell. There is another interesting piece of information, including the Reddit post, which would be big implementations for the lore of the Destiny franchise as a whole. The leaker claims that the game will allow Guardians to make use of the darkness. Presumably, this will lead to new abilities, subclasses, based around the concept of the darkness rather than the light of the Traveler. And that is something really unique and interesting that the Destiny community in a whole has talked about in previous videos, previous content leaks, rumors. We've talked about this as a whole over the Destiny Reddit for the longest time. We've even talked about this kind of stuff before Destiny 1 was ever released. So with that being said, that's really interesting that Bungie would actually start thinking about putting this into play now. And it makes a lot of sense because Bungie did talk about how they were moving from Destiny 1 to Destiny 2 and they wanted to focus on the concept of what the light really was. And they kind of removed the idea and the concept of the darkness. Now, they wanted to focus on the light now so they could build up what the darkness is in Destiny 3. They've already talked about this, and they said that the darkness wasn't really going to be brought into the game's lore again until the next installment of the franchise. So for them to already be working on Destiny 3 kind of does make a little bit of sense, and already being able to implement the darkness when Destiny 3 comes out, that also makes a lot more sense. The leak also claims that Destiny 3 will feature emergent PvP in open world areas. It's unclear how exactly this is going to work, but it sounds more like in the line of PvP seen in MMOs, and that Destiny 2 currently offers is really just, it doesn't really offer that right now. So that's really cool. Being able to be out in the world and seeing people in patrol zones, but also being able to attack fellow Guardians, that's very unique and something different. Of course, none of this information is confirmed, but these details do make sense because if one has been following the lore, the manipulation or choice to use the darkness does not seem too out of place. Furthermore, with Gambit mode showing that real power over a PvP VE in Destiny, it does not seem strange for the game to be moving towards a focus in the further future of PvP sections in the open world of the game. Also, the game seems to be more interested in making a more hardcore experience with the long end game at the moment, which is great. I really like that. I like being able to have that awesome hardcore end game experience. And Destiny 2, with the brand new installment of Forsaken, it has been moving towards that. So again, these are only rumors and should be treated as such, but Destiny 2 is still going strong with continuous DLC releases and events, and it's looking good right now with Destiny 2 Forsaken. So everyone, get excited. Start playing Destiny 2, jump into the game, understand the lore and the concepts, go to the Dreaming City, have a ton of fun in the raid. The Last Wish raid by far is my favorite raid of all time. The next one next to that would have been the Vault of Glass from Destiny 1. So with that being said, here are the news and information leaks of Destiny 3. If it's real, if it comes true, awesome. If it doesn't, well, we'll have to wait and see. Fellow Guardians, I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, make sure to smash that like button, leave a comment down below, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. We are over 50,000 subscribers. I want to thank every single one of you for that. But without further ado, stay violent, be privileged.